About 13 miles from downtown Atlanta, welcome to Truist Park. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Boston Red Sox going up against the Atlanta Braves. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And towing the slab, Grant Holmes. And Chris, he's a guy that gets better when things get tough.
Yeah, his batting average against is actually better when he's in a jam. So we'll see if he continues to dance his way out of danger.
Okay, all set to go. Marcelo Meyer digs in now. And we're underway in this interleague matchup. The 0-1. And the slider just misses. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Everything came together for him. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Here's Isaiah Kiner-Falefa and a sac bunt here. They put the tag on him and he gets the job done. So stepping in for Boston, Wilyer Abreu.
You have to be careful throwing him breaking pitches even in an 0-0 count. He loves going after the off-speed stuff and he's really good at hitting it.
There's your strike, 95 of that one. In the air to left center. Wisely has a beat on it. And he makes the catch. Runner tags at second. The relay to third. And he gets to third safely. Moving up on the fly out. And there are two gone. Dangerous hitter at the plate in Trevor Story. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move to the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
You can see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
This to third. That's a base hit as a run scores.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at-bat. Really protected with two strikes right there. Pitch wasn't even close, but man, he got the barrel to it somehow. Nice job.
Story on the move. Pitch misses. Safe at second, and that was not close. In the air left field. And that is that. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And towing the slab for the Boston Red Sox in this one, Connolly Early. Base runners are tough to come by with him out there, Chris.
Yeah, this guy's been real stingy, man. Not allowing guys to play the game, just keeping them at home plate. I mean, just ridiculous. Sub-1 whip. I mean, he's dominating hitters. And a guy like this on the mound, one of the elite starters in the game right now.
The 0-1. Out in front, rip foul. Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Started after it. Appeal to first. Nope, he held back. The wind, the kick, and the 1-2. Ground ball left side. And that's just foul. The 1-2. And that one hammered way back there. And it one-hops the wall. Relay to second. Not in time. That's a leadoff double. So now the injury forcing a substitution at second base. Coming on to pinch run for Atlanta, Mauricio Dubon. Here is Matt Olson. 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. Got it started a little too early. Strike one. Man at second. Check swing, and he went. That is strike two. Ball one there.
Ball, that's outside.
Outside low. And now 3-2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
He swings and hits a fly ball. Center field. Base hit into the outfield. And the stop sign goes up at third on a potential tying run.
Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs. But sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Mike Yastrzemski, the next to hit, takes ball one. Challenge from behind the dish here. It just shaved the zone. So they've still got both their challenges.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up. Try to track the ball. Block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Huge strikeout there. So here's Murphy now. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads.
0-1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. High fly ball, right field. Abreu settles under it. Brings it in. Runner tags from third. To the plate. Save! We're tied at 1. So up next, Eli White. Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
Ball in.
Olson leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And that one fouled off. Stays alive.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
Foul ball still a 1-2 count. Tied up here in the early going. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Swing and a ground ball. Tosses to first. Inning over. Top of the second. So stepping in for Boston. Cedar Rafaela. Hard ground ball. Base knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Quick move to first. And now, Roman Anthony. Runner on the go. Throw to second. Save. Man at second. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. In time to get him. One away in the strikeout.
You're best when you let the game come to you. Tried to make too much happen right there. Not his best at bat.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Connor Wong on the inside corner for a strike. One out, and a runner at second here at the top of the second.
Ball two.
Just off the outside edge. Ball three.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
3-2 now. Strike three, and that's two in a row. Now batting Tristan Casas.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate. Just one hit in his last 5 games.
Oh, he can't hang on. But they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. We head to the bottom of the second. Now in for the Braves, Ozzie Albies. Albies recently taking home Player of the Month honors.
And what a show he put on last month, Boog. Really impressive work at the dish, and I'm sure his teammates and the coaching staff appreciate it. Great having a bat like this in the lineup.
Ripped on a line to center. And there's one down. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Ha-Sung Kim.
Well, Kim is one of those players that it's just hard to take your eyes off of him, and not many players in the 2023 World Baseball Classic had more fun than he did. He hit a grand slam in a win against China, and earlier in the tournament had a 2-homer game. Delivered some special moments for Korea.
It just shaved the zone. Still 2 challenges left for them. 0-1. And there's the ball. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And on further review, it was a strike. They'll keep both their challenges. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. 0-2 now. Out to short. Story gets it to first. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. Here's the third baseman, Aaron Schunk.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
That pitch clips the outside corner. That's strike 2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. 2 down, nobody on. Fights it off. He'll see another. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Batting ninth, center
so digging in, Brett Wisely. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And that is the third out of the inning. Back here in Atlanta. Now here's the Red Sox leadoff hitter, Marcelo Meyer. Holmes back to work. There's a swing and a drive. Into the corner, but foul. Left field. One up, one down. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up to the plate.
Third baseman, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
Kiner-Falefa measures 5 feet 10 inches, batting second in today's lineup, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Hawaii. Here's a 1-1. Sliced hard but foul.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Kim with the throw to first. First two batters retired here in the top of the third. And next for the Red Sox, Wilyer Abreu. He's one of the best players in the game.
Inside, ball one.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
What a stop. Over to first. Nicely done for the out. Back in Atlanta, Truist Park. And now it's the Braves DH, Mauricio Dubon. Late swing fouled off. Swing and a foul out of play. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Up next for the
Matt Olson up
Braves.
to the plate.
First
1 for
baseman,
1 with a single
Matt
so far.
Olson.
Ball, that's up there.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Just off the outside edge.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
On the ground to first. And foul ball. Payoff pitch. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Up next for the Braves.
Mike Yastrzemski up here. His first at bat was a strikeout. That one a little bit high. Ball 1. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. It just shaved the zone. So they've still got both their challenges. 2 down, nobody on. That's in for a strike. Nasty pitch. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Ball one.
Got him looking. And he strikes out the side in the third. Back at Truist Park, so stepping in for Boston, Trevor Story. That one fouled off.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
Nope, that's inside.
Here's a 2-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out. Jaron Duran now at the plate. Fly to left his first time. And that one fouled off. Now the 0-1. Pulls it down, and there are two away. So up next, Ceddanne Rafaela. Picked up a base hit to center his first time up. Right through there for a strike. We know he's capable of hitting home runs, Chris. Nobody in the league has hit more. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase. Got him swinging. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the Atlanta catcher, Sean Murphy.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Good job to fight that one off. The 0-2.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Eli White. Rolled out to second in his first at bat.
It's just been an impressive outing so far. Continues to pound the zone pitch after pitch, and he's been able to stay down. That's what's been key.
This one in the air center field. Rafaela takes it in for the out, and there are 2 outs. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. Right through there for a strike. And that's off the inside edge, and that's ball 1. Hit weakly on the ground, and it goes just foul. 2 down, nobody on.
Ball 2.
Here's a 2-2. Laser could be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. In with the double, and the go-ahead runs at second with 2 out.
He was all over that one. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Kim in the box now, takes strike 1. In the dirt. Throw into third. Tag. Save. He's into third on a wild pitch. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss. Waves at the bender for the strikeout. All set for the start of the inning. Here now the Red Sox DH, Roman Anthony. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
Wong swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. Squares, pushes at it, misses it. It's a strike, and the count 1-2.
That's a really good take.
Not far out of the zone, but it was a ball. One challenge remaining for them now. That misses, and the count is filled up.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Stays alive. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. In the air, right field. Brings it in. And there's one down. Tristan Casas up next for the Red Sox. He's 0 for 1. And there's a foul ball. Next offering is outside. One away. Tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
This game has been so tight. Feels like the next team to score will win it.
To first, maybe a 2-ball. Over to Kim. 1. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play, and that'll do it. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now in for the Braves, Aaron Schunk.
Aaron Schunk.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center. One down.
Sometimes you want to be aggressive early in the at-bat. He was right there. Hard line out. First pitch of the inning. No reward, but, hey, you got to keep swinging it.
Wisely in the box now as he looks at ball 1. Second plate appearance of the day for him. All tied up. Last half of inning number 5. Ground ball. Casas. He steps on the bag. Home half of the 5th inning. Moving along. 2 quick outs. Here's Mauricio Dubon. Struck out swinging, leading off the bottom of the 1st. That one's in there, and it's 0-1.
Ball. That's inside.
Now that's smacked to right center. That's a base hit. And that means Matt Olson will have a chance to hit.
Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Giovanni Moran into the game.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Olsen in the box again, takes a strike. Fastball for a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Whips it to first, and that will end the inning. We're back, and they make a change to start the sixth. The new pitcher, Jose Suarez.
Well, he's been excellent against left-handed hitters this year, and that's his first test. This looks like a good move to the pen in terms of the matchup. You know, these Red Sox finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They only have one hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
Suarez, 28 years old. They got him off of waivers earlier this season.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Now the number 2 hitter, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. He's 0 for 1.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Center field. Wisely settles under this one. And there's 2 away. Wilyer Abreu getting ready to hit.
Right fielder, Wilyer Abreu.
And he's the home run leader on this team, Singy. Foul ball there. 2 down, nobody on. And we're the top half of the 6th. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Over to first. That's out number 3. Back here in Atlanta. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Mike Yastrzemski. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side.
You know, these Braves putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen. And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at-bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
The 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout. Here's Sean Murphy. He is very much your typical power hitter. I'd say he falls into the 3 true outcomes category.
But we see more and more of that lately. The ability to drive the ball to slump is getting heavily favored over any discipline or strikeout concerns.
Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. That ball was drilled 106 off the bat, and that's the kind of feedback that tells you you're right where you want to be with your swing mechanic.
That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. And that one hops the wall. And it'll be runners at second and third, only 1 away.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you...
Justin Slink on the pitch here.
And never an easy situation coming in with runners at second and third. He's got a base to work with, so he doesn't have to be perfect, but he does have to make some quality pitches.
Albies in now. Takes ball one off the plate. Two on, one out. Hit in the air, center field. Rafaela on his way over. He's got it. Both runners tagging. The relay to the plate. Safe. And they take the lead. So digging in, Ha-Seong Kim. Right through there for a strike.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat.
Oh, and now a wild pitch. Runner stays put at third. 2 outs and a runner at third here in the bottom of the 6th. Line drive out towards left field. That's a base hit. Able to score from third. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Looped that one in there for the knock. Definitely got that pitch on the outside of the cap a little bit, but he made it work for him.
Chung stands in now and watches strike 1. The 0-1. And it finds its way through for a hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
Stepping in, Brett Wisely. Nope. Next offer in there for a strike. Strike 1. Fouled off left side. Kim, the lead runner at second. Chung on at first with 2 down. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Back in Atlanta, Truist Park. So stepping in for Boston, Trevor Story.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Got him swinging for the K. That K is his 3rd of the game. Here's the left fielder, Jarren Duran. That one ripped. And foul ball. The Braves up by 2 here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts. Ceddanne Rafaela will hit next. 1 for 2. Outside low, and that's ball 1. Gets him to chase after that one. That just misses, and now it's 3-2. In the air, right field, Yastrzemski drops steps, heads back on it. He makes the grab, and that'll do it. back at Truist Park. So here's the Braves designated hitter, Mauricio Dubon.
Now pitching for Boston,
Patrick Sandoval comes on now. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
Aye.
Bounce to the left side. Connor Falefa handles, throws to first, and one away in the bottom of the seventh. Here's Matt Olson, 1 for 3.
Matt Olson.
Throwing it back can be a little bit of a dance. Strike one here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
Breaking ball in there for a strike.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Swings and sends a rocket to right. Brings it in. 2 away. 2 down, bases empty. Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate. 0 for 3 in this one. To the right side. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Robert Suarez.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
Ball 1, no strikes. And a base hit up the middle. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Connor Wong up next for the Red Sox. Pitch is in there. That's strike 1.
Now, this guy's definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
And that one was indeed a strike. That knocks them down to 1 challenge left. Tying run at the plate. On the ground. Dive, and he's got it. Flips it from the ground. That's wrong. And that's all they'll get.
Well, at this point of the ball game, you're counting outs, and that's a great diving stop to keep the tying run off base. It's the little things that add up to a big W at the end.
1 out man at first. And next for the Red Sox, Tristan Casas. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. In the air to left center. White should have this one. Makes the grab. Here's the second baseman, Marcelo Meyer.
Second baseman, Marcelo Meyer.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Boom. That's cheddar, baby.
Foul ball still 0-2.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Ball, that's off the plate.
The Braves trying to protect a 2-run lead, and we're at the top of the 8th. Got it. That's the 3rd out. Bottom of the 8th.
Leading off
Now it's
for
the Atlanta
Braves,
catcher, Sean Murphy. Swinging a drive left field, and he knew it. Sean Murphy circles the bases. His second of the year, and they boost their lead. It's 4-1.
Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
Eli White, the next to hit.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Here's your 1. That clips the corner. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Got him looking. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. The switch hitter batting right.
Hey!
Up the middle. Oh, look at the stop. To first. He is safe. And he beats the throw by a whisker.
Bang, bang at first. Great hustle to beat that one out.
Ha-Sung Kim digs in now.
Hey!
Double play ball to second. Over to Story for 1. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. And next for Atlanta, Aaron Schunk.
He's been great in this one. Eye-hand coordination just failed him a little bit right there.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. There's a ball. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
High leg kick hangs in the air, but he read it nicely. And now in scoring position to add on to this lead.
Sandoval checks the runner. And he dives back in safely. Runner at second. 2 down. Check swing went around, and it's 1-2.
That's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a miss. They limit the damage here. We go to the 9th. So stepping in for Boston, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. Hit on the ground to the right side, and that's just foul. Fought off foul. Iglesias in his 12th season, 36 years old, and he was born in Cuba. Deal 2. Swing and a miss. Strike him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. At the plate, Wilyer Abreu. Cut on and missed. Good changeup right there. 0-2 now. The Braves trying to close out a 3-run lead here at the top of the ninth. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Only one out left for the Red Sox. Here's Story now.
That's out.
Outside corner, there's a strike. Story wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. They'll keep their remaining challenge. 2 down, nobody on. He swings and fouls one off. They're down to their final strike. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, they win the opener at home. First game of the 3-game series, and there's just such a good feeling when you're in your own ballpark. You're sleeping in your own bed. You're eating your clubhouse manager's food. Everything's right in your world, and they played like it today.
4-1 the final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.